Good morning, fifth grade Falcons. This is Mrs. Novak. I am going over page 73 today. Compatible numbers. You should know how to do the compatible numbers from last week when we did multiplication. So there's only one page. I'm going to show that to you in a second, but I just want to remind you how to get to those compatible numbers. We have the number 18. We have the number 1,322. Now, compatible numbers just means getting to easier numbers. 18. When you think about 18, what's the closest number you think of? 20. 20 is an easy number to work with. Okay, and then when we've got 1,322, I think 1,300. That is super duper easy. It could be 1,400, but if it's 1,400, the 22 brings us actually closer to the 300 than it does to the 400. So instead of doing 1,322 divided by 18, you would do 1,300 divided by 20, which is a lot easier when you build your T-chart for your 20s. Okay, so let me go ahead and take you to the page that we need to do. So it says estimate with two, use compatible numbers to find, and I went ahead and crossed out the 2. You only need to find 1. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So 1 is already done for you. 2 I did for you right here so you can see. Let me show you so you can see my complete work. Notice that I said 17 is closest to 20 and 1,569 is closer to 1,600. 20 is easy to chart, T-chart. Okay, then you go into your dividing, and this is how you do it. You've got your, does 20 go into 1? Absolutely not. So you bring down the 6, it makes 16. Does 20 go into 16? Absolutely not. So you bring down the 0, subtract, you get 16. You bring down the 0. 160. Does 20 go into 160? Well, let's look at our T-chart. We've got 8 goes 160. So you put your 8 above that 0. You subtract 160. You get a 0. You have to bring down that last 0. Okay? So you bring down that last 0. You know 20 is not going to go into 0. So you put that 0 there. You subtract it out. You get a 0. And your answer is 80. And please forgive me. Apparently, I forgot to put that right there. So the answer would be 80. Okay? If you also look at the rest of the problems, they're all division. I just want you to do 1 to 8. Do not do 9, 10, 11, and 12. It's just a whole lot of extra work. So you're going to cross out 9, 10, 11, and 12. And then you will be doing the problem solving. I circled the word about. About means that they don't need an exact answer. So you're estimating your numbers. Each problem only has 2 numbers in it, so it should be pretty easy. If you have any questions, reach out to me.